You know that feeling when you step into your garden, and it just feels right. The warmth of the sun, the buzz of bees in the air, and the sight of your plants thriving. But what if you could take that feeling to the next level? What if your outdoor space could feel even more personal, more unique, and more you? Today we're diving into some creative DIY garden ideas that won't break the bank but will completely transform the way your garden feels and looks. Welcome to another episode of Golden Senior's Garden. If you're someone who loves to infuse a little personality into every corner of your space, especially when it comes to your garden, then you're in the right place. From upcycled materials to quirky, one-of-a-kind designs, we've got 10 ideas that will bring out the beauty and creativity in your outdoor sanctuary. So let's get started with the first set of ideas that will turn your garden into something extraordinary. Whether you have a small space or a sprawling backyard, these DIY projects will make a huge impact. 1. Upcycled vintage window frames as garden art. Think about those old, unused window frames you might have tucked away in the attic or basement. You know, the ones that no longer fit into your home's design, but still hold a certain charm. Well, they can have a second life in your garden. Instead of throwing them out, you can repurpose those vintage windows into gorgeous garden art. Hang them on a wall, a fence, or even lean them against a tree to create an enchanting rustic backdrop for plants and flowers. The beauty of using window frames is that they instantly add character to your garden. Whether you leave them in their original weathered state or give them a fresh coat of paint, these frames create an aesthetic focal point. Picture a vertical garden of cascading ivy or vibrant flowers growing from the spaces between the window panes. The result? A charming, whimsical look that feels like it belongs in a fairy tale. Plus, this is a great way to bring an old item back to life while adding a unique touch to your outdoor space. 2. Concrete leaf impressions. Now imagine walking along a garden path and stepping on a surface that feels completely natural, almost as if you're walking on the very earth beneath your feet. That's the magic of concrete leaf impressions. This is one of those DIY ideas that doesn't just serve a practical purpose, but it also brings art into your outdoor space. Simply press large leaves like hostas or elephant ears into concrete to create beautiful, nature-inspired patterns. Once set, these leaf imprints can be used as stepping stones, garden borders, or even tabletop accents. The beauty of this idea lies in its simplicity and the organic touch it adds. Each leaf will leave a unique imprint, making every stone a one-of-a-kind piece. These concrete leaf prints not only look stunning, but they also blend perfectly with any garden style, from modern minimalist to rustic woodland themes. And the best part? Once they're in place, these pieces are incredibly durable and require minimal maintenance, meaning you can enjoy them for years to come without worry. 3. Hanging garden planters with recycled tires. If you have a few old tires laying around, they're about to become your new best friend in the garden. Rather than tossing them out, consider turning them into hanging garden planters. It's a simple, yet effective way to give your garden a bit of height and personality. With a little paint, some rope, and a few plants, you can transform these tires into unique hanging planters that are perfect for flowers, herbs, or even small shrubs. The vibrant colors you can use on the tires will immediately add a playful, bold element to your garden. Hang them from trees, a pergola, or a sturdy fence to create a floating garden look. This idea is not only a fantastic way to use upcycled materials, but it's also perfect for those with limited space. Vertical gardening with tires helps to maximize your planting area while keeping the ground clear for other garden features. You'll not only save space, but you'll also add an eye-catching focal point to your yard. If you have watched till this part, please subscribe to help us grow and reach more audience. 4. Driftwood garden sculptures. When it comes to creating a serene, coastal vibe in your garden, driftwood is an unexpected material that can make a huge impact. Picture a few carefully arranged pieces of driftwood turned into abstract garden sculptures that add an earthy, organic feel to your space. Whether you place them near your pond, along a garden path, or as standalone art pieces, driftwood sculptures provide a beautiful, natural element that complements plants and flowers. The charm of driftwood lies in its unique shapes and textures. Each piece tells its own story of time and nature's forces. Combining driftwood with other garden elements, like stones, flowers, or moss, will create a harmonious look that feels effortlessly cool and connected to the earth. This is a fantastic way to create a focal point in your garden that feels like it belongs to nature, rather than something overly curated or man-made. Great, let's dive into part 2 of the script. We'll continue the flow, mood, and pacing from the first part, keeping the level of engagement high and building on the creativity of the ideas. 5. Mosaic bird bath from broken tiles. If you've ever had a collection of broken tiles or crockery lying around that you weren't sure what to do with, here's a brilliant idea. Mosaic bird baths are the perfect way to repurpose those discarded pieces into a stunning, colorful garden feature. The beauty of a mosaic bird bath is that you can create a design that's totally unique to your style. Whether you're using vibrant tiles, bits of old china, or glass shards, this project allows for endless creativity. Not only does a bird bath attract feathered friends, but it also adds a touch of whimsy to your garden. The tiles will shimmer in the sun, and the bright colors will catch the eye from across the yard. Picture a vibrant mosaic pattern with swirls of red, blue, and yellow, or maybe a calming design in shades of green and blue. Whatever your aesthetic, this idea brings beauty and functionality to your space, giving birds a place to bathe while providing you with a one-of-a-kind garden sculpture. And here's the best part. Creating a mosaic bird bath can be as simple or intricate as you like. Whether you go for a simple design or a more detailed, intricate pattern, the end result will be a statement piece in your garden that you'll be proud of. 6. Hollowed log planters. Now, if you've ever walked through a forest and spotted a fallen log, you've probably noticed how beautiful and natural they look when surrounded by greenery. Why not bring that woodland charm into your garden by turning hollowed logs into rustic planters? It's an easy and eco-friendly way to add a touch of nature to your outdoor space. Simply find a fallen log or a sturdy tree trunk and hollow it out to create a unique planter. Once the log is ready, fill it with your favorite plants, from vibrant flowers to lush ferns or even small shrubs. The log will act as a natural frame, highlighting the plants and creating a rustic woodland feel that blends beautifully with any garden. Not only does this DIY project help repurpose fallen wood, but it also adds a fantastic earthy touch to your garden. The rough texture of the bark and the hollowed-out center make for an eye-catching feature. And the best part is that it's incredibly easy to do. Whether you're going for a rustic cottage vibe or a more modern natural look, hollowed logs are a versatile and beautiful addition to your garden. 7. Upcycled ceramic teacup garden stakes. Do you have any old teacups sitting around gathering dust? Well, those delicate vintage teacups can actually serve a fantastic purpose in your garden. Upcycled teacup garden stakes are not only charming, but are also a delightful way to add personality and color to your outdoor space. By attaching teacups to wooden stakes or metal rods, you can create whimsical garden markers or simply use them as decor throughout your garden. Plant them with small succulents, herbs, or flowers, and let them dangle from the stakes, creating a playful, vintage-inspired look. The beauty of this project is that you can customize the teacups to suit your garden's theme, from bright, colorful cups for a vibrant garden to more muted, neutral tones for a more serene vibe. This idea is also perfect for anyone looking to add a personal touch to their garden, especially if you have an affinity for vintage tea sets or quirky items. Plus, it's a fantastic way to repurpose teacups that might otherwise be sitting unused. If you have watched till this part, please subscribe to help us grow and reach more audience. 8. Rustic tin can lanterns. A garden lantern made from a rustic tin can is one of those simple yet magical ideas that can really elevate your garden. Imagine these charming lanterns hanging from trees or lining your garden path. Their gentle glow casting shadows and creating a cozy, inviting atmosphere as the sun sets. Making these lanterns is incredibly simple. All you need are a few empty tin cans, a hammer, and some nails to create holes in the cans that form intricate patterns. When placed over a candle or a battery-operated light, these cans turn into beautiful lanterns that add a soft, flickering light to your garden. You can create different patterns, from classic stars to floral motifs or even geometric designs. These lanterns don't just look stunning, they also have a rustic charm that's perfect for outdoor spaces, especially if you're going for a cozy, bohemian, or vintage-inspired garden. As night falls, these lanterns will add warmth and magic to your garden, making it the perfect spot to relax or entertain. 9. Hanging herb garden in old drawers. If you're someone who loves fresh herbs but doesn't have a lot of space for a full garden, an old drawer herb garden is a fantastic solution. Repurposing old wooden drawers into hanging planters allows you to create an organized, space-saving garden that's both functional and beautiful. All you need are a few old wooden drawers, perhaps from a dresser that's seen better days, and some paint or stain to give them a new life. Once you've painted and prepped the drawers, you can attach them to a wall or a fence and fill them with your favorite herbs, like basil, mint, rosemary, and thyme. The beauty of this idea is not just in the practicality, but in the vintage, rustic charm it adds to your space. The combination of weathered wood and fresh herbs creates an aesthetic that's both visually pleasing and functional. And when you need fresh herbs for cooking, they're right at your fingertips, growing in your very own garden, all within the charming confines of an upcycled drawer. 10. Vertical pallet garden. If you're looking for a DIY project that's simple yet highly functional, consider creating a vertical pallet garden. Repurposing old wooden pallets can help you save space while adding a stylish, rustic touch to your garden. It's an ideal solution for anyone with limited space or those who just want to add a bit of extra greenery to their outdoor area. By stacking pallets vertically or mounting them on a wall, you can create a lush garden that features plants, flowers, or even small vegetables. The best part is that you can adjust the size of your vertical garden depending on your available space. From cascading flowers to rows of leafy greens, vertical gardens add a unique and vibrant layer to your backyard. This idea is easy to customize, allowing you to paint or stain the pallets to suit your garden's aesthetic. Plus, it's a great way to make the most of your outdoor space without having to dig up a lot of ground. With these creative ideas, your garden can go from ordinary to extraordinary in no time. Whether you choose to repurpose old items, upcycle vintage finds, or create something entirely new, these projects will add character, charm, and a personal touch to your outdoor space. And we are done. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these gardening tips, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more helpful videos every day. Drop a comment below if you have any gardening questions or tips of your own. We'd love to hear from you. Happy gardening, and see you in the next video. We've covered 10 creative and eco-friendly DIY raised garden bed ideas, perfect for small spaces and tight budgets. From upcycled plastic bottles to concrete blocks and metal planters, each of these ideas will help you create a thriving garden with minimal effort. Which one will you try first? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gardening tips and ideas. Thanks for watching Golden Seniors Gardening, and happy gardening.